Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing IBXToycat's Ultra Flat Survival, which is basically his take on the Java Super Flat Survival, because we don't have anything like that in Bedrock. So we're going to play with the defaults on, so structures and natural regeneration. We're not going to use quick start mode because that feels a little bit too cheaty, and let's just get straight into it. Some things in this map are different than what you would expect with a survival challenge. For example, there are clearly biomes and structures, which you wouldn't normally get on a super flat survival. Yeah, so let's just get into it, and I will explain the changes as and when they become relevant. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is pick out a house, which I'm going to head over to that one over there. We're going to want to kill animals on the way because we're going to need food. So anything useful that I come across, I'm going to grab on the way there. And we'll plant our trees as soon as we get there. I think the biome that we're headed to appears to be some sort of desert or savanna biome, so hopefully that will mean that it's not going to rain, because we will need rain later, but right now it is not going to help me out at all. So a lot of punching animals, which is going to be a lot of the setup for this first episode. It's going to be a lot of punching animals. But I'm sure it will be fine. There are secrets hidden over this map. I don't know where they are. I know one or two maybe, but I definitely don't know all of them. Slimes are going to be a huge issue as well. So let's head into this house, see what's around, and before we go in, we're just going to plant our trees because we need those to grow as soon as possible, in order to get anything really started. Let's see, what have we got? A slime. Goodbye. Oh, there's already beds in here. That's very nice. We can reset our spawn immediately. Perfect. Yep, more beds. Okay. Oh, glowberries. That's a food source. So I will take those. I might even plant a couple more in there actually. Is there any more spaces where I can... There we go. There we go. Now that's a source of food. Pretty sure we can bone meal those. So I'm going to snack on this. I'm going to put my maps on the wall because they're going to come in very handy. There we go. We're going to put the rest into the chest over here. We'll keep the axe ready for when the tree grows. We're going to need a lot of wood in this early game because we don't have access to cobblestone and won't have access to cobblestone for a while. So the plan is I'm going to go out and kill as many animals as I can, which I'm going to do on time lapse. So I will be back after that. Okay, so as you may have noticed, our first tree grew, which is great news, because we're going to very much have to save up all of our wood, because if we want to make any progress, we're going to need water. We're going to go down a whole tech tree, and wood is the first step. Now the next thing that I want to do, now that we've got wood, as you can see we also got a potato. So, I don't have a crafting table yet, why am I looking for one? Thank you. We're going to make a crafting table. We're going to pop it over there under our maps so that we always know what to expect. We're going to make a hoe. We're going to make a sword. We're going to make some bone meal. And we're going to make some fences, but we don't need too many. And a fence gate. Amazing. Why did I choose my hoe for that? So, what we're going to do is super quickly map out a little area. This might not be big enough actually, this might not be enough fences. But we're going to map out a little area. Yeah, that's definitely not enough fences. So, let's go quickly down the other tree. Collect that apple, because apples will be a very valuable resource later. Ow, slime. Oh, big slime. I'm going to break my axe and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to run around the house and hope he doesn't think to follow me. grab my sword out as well, just in case. I've absolutely wasted my axe, and it's going to break any second. There we go. As predicted. Right. So, just going to come in here, and we're going to make an axe. We're making an axe. So we're going to need another axe. Perfect. And then we're also going to really quickly make some more fences. That's still not going to be enough, but it's a start. There they are. Oh, and we've had another tree grow as well, which is brilliant news. Let's collect these saplings because, again, very valuable. And then we will go to sleep in a minute as well, because we are probably minutes away from mobs spawning. So, yep, mobs are spawning. Hopefully the skeletons will die off, and we will be able to use, we'll be able to pick up their bones, because they'll be very helpful. Right, tree next. You can see a skeleton over there as well. Yeah, we're going to go and take him out. Hopefully he'll give me his hat. I would very much like that. Nope, but he did give me some bones. Okie dokie. Bones will be very valuable at the moment. So let's head back, make some more fences, and then finish off the little farm that we were building. I really need to stop sprinting so much as well, because, oh, more bones. It's really caning my hunger bar, and without a valid food source, that's not exactly what we want. Don't eat that apple, that apple is very valuable. Take some these saplings, again really valuable. Let's quickly actually just plant some more. Die. So let's grab this. I'm quickly going to make 2 of those as well, because I keep forgetting to close the doors. Perfect. And that should be more than enough. Perfect, doors close themselves. Very nice. Okay. I've got more than I needed, but that's okay, because we're going to need more animal pens anyway. And now we can hoe this ground and place our potatoes. I don't know why I hoed a whole row, because it's not going to grow. But we'll put those in the ground and hopefully they'll grow, and we can use them not only for food, but for breeding pigs, which is also going to be very valuable. Speaking of breeding pigs, we're going to start on that soon as well. So sorry llamas, but you guys are going to have to go. Perfect, there's one. Got my sword already. This is where I want to keep my pigs, so perfect. And we can keep our pigs in this pen. As soon as we've got a way to lead them, because currently we've planted our only potato. Okay. Oh, we had bone meal. Why didn't we bone meal all of that potato, all of that food? Duh. Right, so let's go and bone meal all of that as well. Okay, plant the beetroot, bone meal the beetroot, plant the beetroot, plant another beetroot. I just realised I've been saying absolutely nothing. I've been so focused on making sure that I plant these properly. Oops. Yeah, so we're going to hopefully use these foods to feed some pigs. And now that we've got our first potato as well, that's going to be nice and easy. So we've got two different food sources. We've just got to hope that they actually grow. Because without water, that's an entire question in its own. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And we've got another tree. So can we make an axe? No, we're going to have to punch this down by a wooden fist. I think we might do some exploring this episode. We'll see how long we've got left. Because I'm trying to stick to shorter episodes. So I'll be right back after I check that. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes left of the episode, so I'm going to quickly make an axe and make another sword. If a tree grows, then we'll chop down the tree. If not, then we will go to whatever structure is nearest and attempt to explore it. That is, of course, hoping that there are no hostile mobs. So I'm assuming that will have pillagers, which we are not prepared to do. Actually, let's get some pigs. Let's get some pigs in. I think that's going to be the most helpful thing to do. And another tree is good, so that's perfect timing. Let's get this pig. Here, piggy piggy. Come this way to your new home. You're going to live over here, away from that slime though. I need to put some slime defences in, definitely. I think we're going to go with the good old slime pit for now. In here, my friend. Good pig. Oh, I shut myself in, of course I did. So yeah, I think we're going to go with a slime pit that we can just sort of let the slimes fall into. And hopefully if we don't stray too far away, that should prevent any more from spawning. So yeah. I know you're there, Mr. Ordering Trader, but you're not going to be there for very long. You're not much use to me until way later. I need water before I need you. And your llamas are going to be very helpful to me. Ah, there's way too many slimes. I really don't like slimes. But our only options to deal with them at the minute is either max out the mob count, the hostile mob count in the general area, which is not ideal either, or, because I really don't want to just kill them all, because it's just a waste of resources. So we can either max out the mob spawn cap on the world, or in this area, or alternatively we can dig a pit and sort of hope that they fall into it, which I think is probably going to be the more sensible option. So, but I can't do it with these guys actually chasing me around, so let's get rid of them. Ouch. I need to go into the house. There are far too many slimes around here. Okay. So we've got our first pig. Our glow berries are already starting to grow as well. We can also make some basic leather armour. It's not much, but it's better than having none at all. So let's put that on. And I think we need a pair of boots. So let's make some boots. Other than that, the only armour we'll really have access to is anything we can steal off of zombies or drowns. Once we can access drowns are going to be a bit more difficult to come by. But we are of course going to build a mob spawner to make things a little easier. So let's quickly sleep. And head back out. Are there any more pigs around? In fact, let's go straight to the slime pit and deal with that. Hopefully, if we dig a trench, we can trap the slimes in it, and they won't be so much of an issue anymore. And here comes our first victim. There we go. Not so friendly when you trap in there, are you? And they can be little slimes, and it won't be a problem for us. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to take out the bottom of each block first, because it stops them from being able to jump out. And there's a pig over there, so we're going to, oh, it's a baby pig, and not so useful. And now I need to plant these trees again. Okay, and that should hopefully do. So our slimes shouldn't be as much of an issue, because now we can just trap them in there. And I think if we break them down into smaller ones, they would count as more, logically they would count as more hostile mobs. And we will hopefully see a lot less of them. Right. Let's quickly pop some stuff back in the chest. So don't need the slime balls, don't need the leads, don't need that. I think I might try and get some wheat seeds at some point, so I can make a second animal pen for sheep or cows. Probably sheep, because they will stop mobs from spawning, or I can use the wool from the sheep to stop the mobs from spawning. That's actually working nicely. And chop another tree down. Okay. Next job, find a second pig, so let's go and do that. Preferably without going too far away from my slime pit, because I don't want to have to start all over again with that. Here, piggy piggy, can you notice me please? Thank you. Perfect. So we'll just bring the pig over to the pig pen and mate him with the one that we've already got. And hopefully that will allow me to breed the pigs. We're going to bring this slime over to our pit because they're just going to follow us. So hopefully they'll all fall in here. Come on, slime. In the pit, 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 in the pit. Yes. Okay. Next ones. I just want to get in there as many as I can. And ideally I want to cut the bigger ones into the smaller ones. I don't know if the little ones count as hostile mobs. But the big ones definitely do. So hopefully if I can cut them into maybe the second size, it will stop them spawning. There we go, let's cut that one down to size. Ouch! Whoops, that didn't go well. So we'll just come and stand over here. And there we go, perfect. And now we need another axe. And also to chop that tree down. Okay. So we'll chop this down. I'm going to make a chest. I'm going to keep all my wood in a separate chest, because we're going to use wood for our mob grinder. Because for the most part, for now, we will be following the usual route for super survival. However, on this world, you can actually, I do apologise. You can actually go to the end and defeat the end dragon, which I'm hoping we will be able to do at some point in this series. We will have to see what happens. There we go. Okay, slime pit is working nicely. I'm not going to plant these trees back down just yet, because I don't really need to. Got plenty. I'm going to get a chest for wood. So we get a double chest because we're going to need absolutely loads of it. And we'll put all of our planks into the chest. Now what I also do want to do is destroy some of the other structures that are around. And hopefully basically just destroy them and reuse the materials from them. Let's put him in the hole so that we can use them for our multiple ones, so that we don't have to collect quite as many by ourselves by hand. because that's not really ideal. It's going to be very time consuming, and with half an hour episodes we're not going to get a lot done if we do it that way. I know I shouldn't eat the apples, but I haven't got the food to move properly, so yeah. But I have noticed there's some mushrooms just over there. Hopefully if I can find a red mushroom I can start making some mushroom soup, which will be very helpful. So there's some more wood. Let's put away these. Keep the arrows. I mean, the arrows are a bit useless without a bow, but we'll keep them anyway. And we will start planning out the second animal pen with however many of those we can get. Let's put this slime in the hole. Nope, slime's in front of me. I don't. It's fine. There's another apple. Perfect. There we go. And we'll put that piece of wool away. Let's plant these trees. Okay. Right, it's getting to night time, so let's go and sleep in a minute. Let's grab some more food while we do that, and we'll be ready to head out and explore the world when we wake up. When it will let me sleep. Can we sleep at night?